God bless you today. How are you doing? It's a little chilly out here in Houston. Ain't no little chilly, it's cold, y'all. Come on in. I need you to come in. I have something to share from the Lord. So when you come on, I need you to share this. This is something that's going to be very, very urgent to the God's people. Hi guys, how are you? Listen, when y'all come on, I need y'all to share this. This is an urgent message, prophetic message that we need to get out, guys. Hi Elizabeth, how are you doing? Hey Marion. Listen guys, hey Jessica, guys, get on and share. Get on and share. Hey Sheila, get on and share. Please get on and share. Hey Isaiah, y'all need to get on and share, because this is a prophetic warning and I need you guys to hear what God is saying, okay? And as you get on and share, I need you all. Hey Kenyatta, I miss you. Get on and share, guys. This is an urgent message from the Lord. Hey Sherry, hey Miss Barbara, all y'all guys, listen, as you come in on, share this video. It's going to be important that you hear what God is saying. It's going to, God gave us a warning earlier and began to talk to us and began to tell us to get some things together and prepare for certain things. So guys, listen, I'm telling you, if it wasn't urgent, I wouldn't have came on right now, but this is a 911 urgent message from the Lord. Guys, remember when God said, go and get water? Hear me by the Spirit of God today. If y'all don't ever hear me again, go stock up on your water. Go stock up on your non-perishable goods. Keep at least a half a tank of gas in your car. Hear me? And make sure that you got some cash money at the bank. Hear me again. Get you some water. Get non-perishable goods. God, my mind is running 100 miles a minute right now. Get non-perishable goods. Keep gas in your vehicle and get some cash money on you. Hear me? By the Spirit of God. There are some things that's about to take place in this nation. And if we are not careful, guys, people are going to be left hanging. They're not going to know which direction to go in. They're not going to be prepared for this thing that's fixing to hit. It's going to hit this nation. I'm talking about it's going to hit the U.S. as a whole. And listen, guys, I'm not just talking spiritually. I'm talking about there are some natural things that's fixing to take place. There's going to be some things that possibly hit with our internet services, with all of that kind of stuff. There could be possibly a warfare of cyber attack and things like that that's fixing to hit this nation. And so, guys, I'm telling you now, it's so important for us to prepare. It's important for you to go ahead and get your water. God been warning us. He's been telling us to get your water. This is an urgency. Hear me. This is an urgent message that you go and you stock up. Stock up on your water. Hear me? By the Spirit of God. Stock up on your non-perishable goods. Keep some gas in your vehicle. And hear me, by the Spirit of God, make sure you get you some cash money out of the bank. Because if there is any kind of breakdown in our system when it comes to internet, you will not have access. You will not be able to purchase. You will not be able to buy when God is already warning you. God is sending this warning out. It's up to us whether we adhere to it or not. Ever since, and anybody that heard the release, God had me to do a prophetic release, and Pastor Allen was in the service on January 9th. All of those things that God had me to begin to release and to speak, I promise you, we have been seeing that stuff happen. We have been seeing it come to pass. I'm telling you guys, get yourself prepared. Do not delay. If you don't have it, as soon as you get your hands on some money, stock up on that stuff. Get yourself ready for what's fixing to hit this earth realm. God gave us a promise, people of God, that this is the year for the saints. And as sure as it is the year for the saints, the enemy has to launch an attack. And the attack is going to be great. I was telling them that day, and this is something God just brought back to my remembrance. I'm going to have to go back and try to relook at that Zoom meeting because we were in Zoom. God literally showed me there was going to be a drop in the stock market, and they can attest to that. And God said that people need to start pulling out. You remember he said that? Yep. God said people need to pull their money out of the stock market for a certain time, and then he would tell you when it would be okay to put it back in, that you not lose everything. God gave us that warning on January the 9th of 2022. He said if you are investing, he said if you got money tied up, you need to pull that money out. And he would warn you and let you know when to put it back in. I'm telling you now, God, listen, I'll repeat it again because somebody said they're just coming in. It is important. And share this. Go get your water. Go get you some non-perishable goods. Go and make sure you got fuel in your tank. Hear me. Make sure that you pull money out of the bank so you can have some cash money on you. Because there's something that's fixing to hit this nation, guys, and you better hear God, and you better hear him quickly. I hear it in the spirit. There's a 911. And I'm telling y'all, not many days hence, it's going to flash across the news. You're going to hear about it. It's going to come across the news, and then you're going to know that this was the voice of God. If there be any doubt in anybody, you better hear the Lord now. I told him on January 9th, God had me to tell him on January 9th that the stock market was going to take a major hit. And I'm telling y'all, we can go back and pull it up. God said it was going to take a major hit. And I began to warn the people on there. I said, if you have a portfolio, if you have investments, God is going to tell you to pull that money out. Because if you don't pull that money out, you're going to lose it. People of God, even if you ain't in God, if you desire to be made safe, to be able to sustain where you're not in a place of panic, where you're not in a place of fear, and realizing that God has you, because the Bible declares, the scripture declares, he will not do anything on the face of this earth except he release it through his prophets. And y'all better hear what God is saying. If I were y'all, listen, I'm telling you, I told my husband, the moment we heard it, we get in our car. I said, let's go. We got to go stock up on some stuff. We got to stock up on some stuff for some people that just might not have the stuff to stock up on. And so, guys, you better hear the voice of God today. You better share this video. If you don't do anything else, share this video. They ain't got to, listen, get it out. Shanta, I don't know how long it's going to be, because what's fixing to hit, it's going to hit rapidly. It's going to hit quickly. And if we are not prepared, we're going to be caught on the side. Hear me. Shanta, Pastor Allison, she's going to send you those prophecies because she was recording the service that day on January the 9th. She has a voice recording of everything God was releasing on January the 9th when God had me to give a prophetic release to the body of Christ in that Zoom meeting. And so, guys, I'm telling you, the right woman of God, he that hath an ear, you need to hear what the Spirit of God is saying. You need to get water. You need to put fuel in your vehicle and keep it up. You don't need to get to an empty tank. Hear me. You need to get some cash out of the banks. Because I'm telling you, once this attack hit, things are going to be down for a minute until they're able to bring it back up. I don't know how long that minute is. I cannot tell you. I don't know yet. I haven't heard. I'm going to get back on my face. When we get back to the house, I'm going to get on my face. I'm going to seek the Lord for it, because I'm telling you guys, when God said it, I looked at my husband. I said, listen, immediately. I said, babe, get your shoes on, get your coat on. We got to go grab some stuff. We got to go get some stuff. Let me tell you something. Anytime there's this kind of urgency in the Holy Ghost, we better start moving. We better start moving. We better, I'm telling y'all now. And the different, we have to be ready, and we have to be prepared. God is not leaving us in the darkness. He's not warning us. He's not telling us. Listen, back up your computer systems. Bag up your computer. You know, y'all used to laugh at them old junk drives, but this is the time that you better hope you got an extra what you call them drives on the side?
Flashes.
Them things, get y'all some stuff. Bag up your computer systems. Hear me. Download your stuff. Bag up your computer systems, because if you're not careful, some stuff gonna be wiped out. Some stuff is gonna be wiped out. Start backing up your systems. I'm not talking about the external hard drives. Thank you, Nietzsche. Y'all know y'all have to help me out with this stuff. But go and back up your hard drives. External hard drives. I'm not talking about within your computer system. Get that stuff and get it. Yeah, flash drives work too. Whatever it takes, bag your stuff up. Hear me. Bag your stuff up. God is saying it. You better be prepared for it. Don't sit back idly. Don't be like the 5 foolish virgins and say, oh, it ain't gonna happen. I'm telling you something. Anytime that God allows an urgency or a clarion call to come out like this, you better, anytime, people already know me. Most of the time, I'm already stocked up for everything anyway. But when God says move, listen, I got out of the house. I got out of the house to go and get some more stuff and to go and be prepared so that when this thing comes, God, look, go and get you some, go get you one of them old can openers. Just in case. I'm not saying anything is going to happen with the electricity, but if it does, you will have, because if you're getting non-perishable goods, like stuff in a can that you can eat, right? Guess what you're going to need? You're going to need something to open that stuff with. Be prepared. Get yourself in a position to be prepared that you not be left out in the dark. The only reason that you will not be able to survive if you are on here, share this video, share it. The people need to get ready. Some people, and I hear it by the Spirit, I just heard, are going to make light of this. Some people are going to make fun of this. But when it's hit, it's going to be as in the days of Noah. That's what I just heard. They're going to be crying out and they're going to be hollering. And God is saying, I warned you and you did not listen. God said, he said, I warned you and you did not listen. I warned you and you did not take heed. So you can't say I don't have. You can't say I wasn't ready. You can't say, God, why is this up on the land? You cannot say. Those that were in 2020. I just want to show y'all. Mama Jessie was at church. Jennifer Nim was at church. Pastor Juanita Allen was at church. In January of 2020, God warned us about this COVID-19 was coming. After he warned us about COVID-19, he said there's something after that that's coming greater. He said, but it won't come nigh your dwelling, and if it does, it will not destroy you. He told us that, y'all. So when all of this stuff started breaking out, it did not move us. We were not shaken because God had already prepared us. You're right, Isaiah. It is. We're in the end time. Kenyatta was at church when he said it. We got prepared. God gave us instructions on stuff to get. God gave us instructions on how to prepare ourselves. I started teaching the people. I started telling them, listen, get this kind of vitamin, get this kind of thing, get this kind of thing. And it'll protect you. Even if it hits you, it won't hit you as hard as it hit some of the other people. So guys, that's what God is doing today. He's warning us. Go get you some water. Go and get you some non-perishable goods. Keep some fuel in your vehicle. And get some, get you some cash money out of the bank. And keep some cash money on you guys. Hear me. This thing is gonna be, when it hits the news, get you some candles. Thank you, woman of God. Get you some candles. And because when this thing hit, it's going to hit suddenly. It's going to hit soon. It's going to be a sudden. Well, it ain't, can I be honest? It ain't going to be sudden to some people, but it's going to be sudden when it hit across the news. We can stop on the grocery side. Do you understand? Hear what God is saying to us? Oh, hear what God is saying to us? Get prepared. Most importantly, share this video. Get this video out so that people can be warned. Get this video out so people can be prepared. Those that know me, those that have followed me, those that have seen my walk with God, and when God speaks, he speaks. But when he puts an urgency on it, he puts an urgency on it. Listen, guys, even in your video, at the top of your video, when you share it, start tagging people to it. Start tagging your family members to it. Start tagging people so that they can be prepared for what's about to come. Those of you that have loved ones in other states that you cannot get to, start tagging those people. Tell them to get their stuff. Tell them to get prepared. I'm telling you, you're going to see it come to pass. You're going to see it come to pass. I love you. Listen, I'm fixing to go. We're going in this store. If God gives me anything else, I'll let you know. Get prepared. Get some water. Because I'm going to tell y'all something. God had already warned us about and even on January 9th, Pastor Allen can tell you, God warned us about the water. He said that they're going to try to do something was going to hit the water system. What easier way, guys, to get to a massive amount of people than through the water system? God had already warned us in January 9th. He's sending a 911 today. I'm fixing to run in the store, guys. God bless you. Share this video. Don't procrastinate. Don't play with this thing. You better get a move on it. I love you. I'll talk to you guys later.